Grand Rising, I'm Ezekiel 144. We are the chosen ones. I'm going to do a little card read for us today. I'm going to pull some out of my messy deck, and then I've got a new deck, Intuitive Kev. And we're going to pull out of them, and we're going to see what source wants us to know. Just remember, there's no gender in tarot. If I say a he, it could be a she. If I say a she, it could be a he. It could be they, them. Could be anything these days. Take what fits, leave what does not. This is a collective read, so some messages might be for you, some may not be. Just leave them for someone else, but I can guarantee if you showed up here, there's definitely a message here for you. And tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Right, so let's crack on with this. I've already done a little shuffle, but we'll have another little shuffle, and then we'll just crack on with this read. And hopefully the energy is the same as it has been for the last few days. We seem to be getting out of this karmic energy. All the things that they've been doing to us in the dark now come into the light. Yes, people trying to destiny swap us. Just know that if you're doing your soul's purpose, if you're working for the Most High, nobody's got a chance of destiny swapping you, especially if you're actually physically doing what you're supposed to be here to do. They have got no chance. This could be an earth sign. Could Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that could be doing this. It could be, you could be an earth sign. If that could be confirmation for you that this reading is for you. Okay, they finally realised that targeting you was a bad idea. So they finally realised targeting you was a bad idea. You know, like I say, if we're doing God's work, if you're a chosen one and you're doing God's work, it's never a good idea coming against you, any other chosen one. It's just not a good idea. You know, we have Archangels, we have Ascended Masters, and we can use them to our benefit and release all the spell work that they're doing. It barely hits us, you know. I have people sending me death spells and voodoo and things like that. I get a slightly upset tummy. If it's a death spell, I get a little tickly cough in the morning, and then I know to call on Archangels and Ascended Masters and just release it all. And it's simple, and you just return it to sender. The death spells I return to the universe, because I don't want the responsibility of blood on my hands, so I return that to the universe. But all these other spells, like smelly spells and car crash spells and things like that, you know, vehicle trouble spells and all these little kitchen witchy fuck spells that they think they can conjure up, that they've made these little fucking books and they fucking, oh, that one's worked and that one's worked, we'll do that one again. These fuckers, they think they can do anything. They think they're higher than God. Fuck off. Many of you. No, it's not that one. So yeah, they're just going to be stuck in this matrix, this 3D reality that we live in. You know, obviously when we ascend and we become more spiritual, we know that things are a little bit different than what we were taught at school. You know, everything that we were taught at school is, I mean, how much of what you were taught at school have you used today or in the last 30 years? Practically none of it, right? Algebra, you've never used algebra. Unless you're a surveyor or something, you've never used geography. History was all pretty much a lie anyway. You know, we don't use all of that, but these are people that are going to be stuck in the matrix, that are going to go and have to get a job to survive, whereas we know abundance is our birthright and money just flows to us when we need it. And it does. You know, if you release that limiting belief of that you need to go to work for money, you just watch money flow to you. It does, it really does work. Once you change that mindset, boom, it all starts shifting in your favor. Your ancestors in the spirit realm, so proud of you for all the work that you've done. So just they just really want you to know that at the moment. So just you know, all the work that you've been doing, you know, it's not being all in vain. It's not getting unnoticed. It's not, you know, people are the ones that need to see it are seeing it, and you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded for the good things that you're doing. Okay, so maybe you have a court case. Now you have family doing family doing spells on the judges and lawyers to help prolong the case, or not to help prolong the case, to hinder the case. And we can call on Saint Germain of the Ascended Masters and ask him to place a purple flame over all of the judges and jury and lawyers of the courtroom where your court case is on, and ask him to remove any and all spell work, voodoo, hexes, curses, kitchen witch fuck magic, jar freezer magic, fucking candle magic and all that crap, and he will just remove everything, get in a meditative state, and then just call on him and ask him to move everything. Just do that once a day. Just do it once a day, every morning, and then they've got no chance, you know. Just keep doing it on yourself, and that'll be a big benefit for you. Right, so I'm going to give you a couple of quantum codes as I normally do. Hopefully you found me from my last channel. And so quantum codes. What is a quantum code? A quantum code is like going to the universe, going to a restaurant and asking for an order. So you go to the restaurant, I say a Chinese restaurant, you say I'll have a 22, a 46 and a 71. 10 minutes later they come out with your food. Okay, this is the same as going to the universe. You put a code. You can write these codes on your body, you can write them on your arms. I have a shower. Every time I have a shower I write them down my legs because it's nice and easy to write them. Write them underneath each other, don't write them along, because if you write them along you're kind of creating a longer number. So write them underneath. Okay, so that's one way you can write them on your body. You can also write them on a card like this. You can get as many as you want underneath, obviously underneath each other, and put them, you can put a candle on top. You only need the number, you don't need the description, just you put a tea light on top and burn that. Once the tea light is burnt out, that's it, that's your numbers sent off to the universe. Or you can put them on top of a mirror. So put your card on top of a mirror, then a candle, and then that amplifies it. So whatever you might want, whatever the code that you're kind of trying to do, will amplify this code. So I'm going to give you one now. I'm going to give you another one at the end of the show, and let's see what they've got. We had that one yesterday, so maybe someone new who's going to see this. This is anger management, so we need to put the spaces inside there. We need to put the spaces where you can see them on the card. So we've got 55 space 65 space 596. 55 space 65 space 596. Excuse me. I'll give us one that we haven't had, because we did have that one yesterday. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is one of my favorite ones. Generosity of spirit. So we have 86 space 85 space 931. That's 86 space 85 space 931. Again, write that on a candle. Kind of this, my experience with this one was like going to an ice cream parlour, and I didn't have a lot of money in my bank. I had like £7 in my bank, and everything was like, it's like £8, £9, but they were huge. They were like that big, like, what is it, banana block of glory or whatever it is. And you know, and I wanted this sherbety, blue sherbety one, but I couldn't afford the full one, so I just got the small one, and it was like £4 something. Okay, I had that. And then, so I asked the lady for that, and she went over to the machine and she pulled on the ice cream thing and she got it, and she couldn't get the thing back, and it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this whole fucking monstrosity of an ice cream was like that. It was, I looked at all the other people's tables and it was fucking huge. It was massive. It was bigger than everyone else's. And she put the toppings on and everything. She says, I'm going to have to give you this because it's better to give you it than throw it away. I don't know what happened with the machine there, but I couldn't turn it off. And she gave me this fucking monstrosity of an ice cream, and it was like, I could have fed the whole table. It was insane. Generosity of spirit. That's my interpretation of generosity of spirit. So we're going to crack on with this. I've got a new deck, and I'm really pleased to receive this deck all the way from America. It did take about a month, but it's definitely worth it. We can get some nice, clear, precise answers now. So we'll get into the tarot. It might be something to do with the other cards that I pulled out. It might not be. We never know. Okay, so come through, please, source. And I ask Archangel Michael to be present to place a protective bubble over myself and the viewer, and Archangel Metatron also to be present to not let in any unwanted entities and beings to to mix up the clarification, the communication between me and spirit, to give precise, clear messages for the viewer. Okay. And I also ask my spirit team and your spirit team to be present. I do call all evil eye sent this way to go blind, any and all negative energy to be transmuted, alchemized, and returned back to the highest, purest love and light. So it is. Knight of Wands in reverse. High Priestess. It looks like they've been trying to get rid of a High Priestess. High Priestess, High Priest, take it how it resonates, but that's your energy. And people have been trying to get rid of you, and it has been unsuccessful. Eight of Cups. It's been unsuccessful because you just keep walking away. You don't stick around and listen to all their bullshit. All these fake relationships that we've been in, fake friends. Instead of arguing with them and just creating more problems than need to be, you just walk away. And that's the best thing that we can do. Forgive, heal from that situation, and just move on to the next, because we know that these people that have been in our life for the past 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years, depending on how old you are, they're not the people that are meant to be in our lives. We evolved from the person that we used to be into this new person or new entity, new being. We are now a being. We have our soul connected to our mind. A lot of you out there will probably have stopped drinking alcohol, maybe partaking in some hard drugs that you might have done. What these do is they cut the connection between your mind and your soul. As soon as you drink alcohol, your soul goes, I don't want to be in this body anymore, and it's fucking gone. It's gone. It's in another dimension. It's fighting battles in other dimensions. It's living lives in other dimensions, like when we're asleep and we're astral traveling. That's kind of where the souls are, without you being asleep, because when you're on alcohol or cocaine and things like that, you're no good to them. You're absolutely no good to your soul. So you walking away from all these people that partake in all this excuse me, this low vibrational devilish behavior has really saved you from all this stuff that they're trying to do to you, and that's really good news. That's the way to go, you know. The Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse. People have been trying to push you onto a different course, you know, telling you that what you're doing is wrong. A lot of these people that don't understand spirituality, they'll be telling people that what they're doing is wrong, and, you know, the Most High God is a load of nonsense and that. Even people that go to church. I mean, if you go to church, you know, they're it's kind of like God is outside of you, and when you die, you'll either go to heaven to see God, or you'll go to hell to see the devil. And that's not the case. The devil is within. God is within. You know, we are God, the universe, source, creator, energy, experiencing this human reality. And that is what these people can't understand. You know, they think that, oh, I need to be good, especially like Catholic is, you know, oh, you'll go to hell if you do this, you do that. No, hell is how you live the last days on earth. You know, you won't be going to hell, you won't be going anywhere. You'll be either reincarnated or rising up to another dimension. And you know, heaven and hell is how you spend your last days here on earth, depending on how much karma you've racked up, depending on how close to God you are. If you're close to God, I can guarantee you'll have a beautiful, I'm 46 years old and I've got another beautiful 30 years ahead of me. Friends of my family, devil worshipping fucking kitchen witch fucks. They are, I mean, my mother's 75 years old. She's has nightmares every night, doesn't want to go to sleep. You see her and she's got black eyes. And why? Because you racked up so much karma for stealing my inheritance and thinking she stole my inheritance to buy a what do you call it, a home. What's that home that you call, you know, before you die? I can't think of the name. I've only been up for about 5 minutes. Old people's home, not an old people's home, but an old, you know, a normal person can't buy it. It has to be for an old person, you know. And so they stole my inheritance so that they could buy that and live peacefully next to the sea. And now they're living in hell for doing so. They've been ordered to give me the money back, but they don't want to. What a nice mother and father I had. Now I know that they're actually not my mother and father. I was stolen at birth because of inheritance that I have coming to me. But anyway, you know, these are things that happen to your parents and your friends that have gone against you, because my parents have all ganged up with all my friends. Oh, I'll give you £10,000 if you can get Adam out of his motorhome. So my born name is Adam. My soul's name is Ezekiel. And you know, this is how they're going to live the rest of their life. They do not have the Most High with them. They are these devil worshipping, you know. Send them love and light. Forgive them. It's not their fault. They're only working from their unhealed wounds, you know. They didn't know they had to heal. They thought they could get by from making deals with the devil and worshipping the devil and whatnot. Unfortunately, that's not the case, especially not when you come against a chosen like us. Trash box. For those in English, a fucking clown with a crown. You can't put a crown on a clown and call him a king. is just a fucking clown, and that is what they are, and everyone can see that is what they are, you know. They are absolutely nothing to you. They will never be anything. They'll just be a fucking clown. And you know, trying to do all these things for you to a chosen one. I mean, what are they thinking? What are they fucking thinking? Who in the right mind, you know, regardless of whether they believe me or believe you or not, whether you say you're a chosen one, an earth angel or whatever, regardless of whether they believe you or not, just fucking stay in your own lane. Concentrate on yourself. You know, work yourself up instead of trying to bring someone down. Because the day that you do find out he or she is a chosen one, you're going to be fucked proper. Like, nightmares every day, fucking living there, fucking you wake up with bruises all over the body because your ancestors have beat them up. Yeah, this is what happens. People just don't understand. This is going to happen to them fast. This is what they've got coming to them is coming to them very fast. It's very fast energy. We've got the Chariot, and everything that they've been doing against you is hitting them now, and they do not know what to fucking do about it. I tell you that right now. And here you are. It's the star. They are seeing that you are the star. They didn't trust their intuition. They didn't, you know, they just go on believing that they can do deals with the devil, and it might have worked for other people in the past, but it didn't work with you because you're the star. You know, you're the star of this show. You are the star of your own consciousness. We are all consciousness, you know. We are the creator of our own consciousness. Once you realize that, you know, and they're seeing it now, but there's nothing they can do about it because they've done far too much over time. Page of Wands. They're going to try and come back in with a little offer. Say that they've changed. Page of Wands could be someone from the LGBTQ community, pretending to be all love and light, but you can tell that they're not. Someone who likes to shake their wand around a little bit too much. He, she, take it how it resonates. Got two there. Got two there. I didn't mean to pull out two. Got the Hangman and Death. I don't really want to talk about these two cards. I kind of want to leave the energy there. I don't want to comment on that one. Unfortunately, this is what happens when we're tarot readers. We read the cards, we get these messages. So I'm going to leave this message here. I'm going to leave this reading here. And just hope that it's not the message that I heard, and they have a way of finding forgiveness, or the Most High has a way of, confirmation burps. hopefully the Most High has a way of forgiving them, or finds it in them to forgive them before what I heard will happen. So please give me another quantum code. Okay, this is to attract your special person. Now this is one word on its own, so just one word, one letter, one group of letters. Yeah, no spaces inside it. See if I can get that to focus there. Yeah, 986115, and that is to attract your special person. None of this karmic shit, none of this false twin flame or anything. This will be either your twin flame or your highest level soulmate. So if you would like that, that's the number for that. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you found me from my other channel. I've had to change channel because it kept getting reported by my family because I made a stupid mistake of posting on Facebook. So I won't be doing that again. Thank you so much for watching. If you got anything out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Well, you won't have of this one because it's new. And thank you for watching. My name's Ezekiel144 and we are the chosen ones.